Next on the Big 7 for you, construction starting today on a housing and business development near downtown Knoxville. Mac on 5th will have 144 housing units and 2,500 square feet of space for retail. Developers say they are aiming to make sure the housing affordable for workforce families. Now, the building will be in the area between the Old City and Happy Holler at the former site of Mac Auto Loans.
So whenever we develop, we always try to stick with the story of the history of the site. So very similar to our project that we did out in Alcoa, bringing the farm aspect, because back before that was the Alcoa plant, it used to be a farm. Similar here, the Mac Auto Loan sign had a very big impact on the entire neighborhood. So it was important for us to keep the name, keep the sign, and bring it back to life.
Developers say this project will be finished by the end of the year. Up next for you, 2 Morgan County mothers say the school district misplaced their children yesterday, with a middle school boy being sent to the wrong school and a 9-year-old girl being sent home on the wrong bus. Both students used to attend Petros Joyner Elementary, which the school board shuttered in May. A school resources officer had to drive the middle school boy from Coalfield to Wartburg after he was put on the wrong bus, with his mother, Jamie Tucker, saying that the district is not communicating with parents. And Elena Foster, whose 8-year-old daughter was put on the wrong bus on the way home yesterday, says school staff do not know which buses kids are going on, and says the school board is responsible for her daughter's experience.
She got on the bus thinking that she was going to get to drive right home to her house, and when she got on, her 2 older sisters were not on the bus, and then she started freaking out because they were supposed to ride home with her.
I was informed that there would not be a Wartburg bus that come to my house, and that the Coalfield bus was running too late to meet the Wartburg bus. I would have to either drive him to Wartburg myself, bring him down here to meet the bus, or enroll him in Coalfield, which was the very first option they give me, was to change schools.
Both parents say that the district has not called them since the incident took place. Parents in the Sun, Brighton, Deer Lodge areas say they are also dealing with bus route issues. Morgan County Schools, meanwhile, say it is working to correct the issue. And after yesterday's incidents, parents say the Coalfield school principal is voluntarily driving a bus route. Next on the 7, a jury has convicted Jason Dockery of first-degree murder in the death of Shiesty Mayberry. The verdict comes after a 2-week trial in Anderson County. Investigators say Mayberry was found shot to death along Moores Gap Road in September of 2023, and her infant child was missing at the time. Now, a multi-county search expanding to Lee County, Virginia, ended 2 days later with the child being found safe and Dockery being arrested. Dockery was convicted on all charges. Prosecutors are seeking a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Next for you tonight here on the 7, law enforcement down in Florida details a murder investigation involving 2 people who used to live right here in Knoxville. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said 21-year-old Gibson Nash has been charged in connection with his mother's death. Her name, Margaret Chu DeFore. Now, the sheriff's office says its investigation began after responding to a series of crashes involving 4 vehicles back on July 21st. We're told Nash was behind the wheel and that the car he was driving was registered to Chu DeFore. Deputies could not reach her, so they went to her home, and that is where we're told that she was found dead from blunt force trauma to her face. Deputies add Chu DeFore drove to Tennessee on July 14th to get Nash after he bonded out of jail. We're told she brought him to Florida to live with her.
She was a wonderful lady. She was a great mother. She would not give up on him even after he'd threatened to kill her and threatened to kill her and pulled knives on her and hit her and attacked her.
Court records from here in Knox County show Nash was previously charged with domestic assault and aggravated assault within a health care facility. Law enforcement in Florida believes Nash was bipolar and schizophrenic. Next on the 7 tonight we are getting an update on the Knoxville Police Department's rollout of new automated speed enforcement cameras in school zones. You know, we first told you about this effort last year. KPD expects for these new cameras to be in about 20 different school zones by the beginning of the new school year. This represents about half of the school zones slated to get the new cameras. Police Department adds the remaining speed enforcement cameras will be installed after the school year begins. And of note, these cameras are only being added to school zones within Knoxville city limits. KPD also adds the cameras will not be active on the first day of school, and when they actually start running, where we're told there will be a 30-day grace period when only warning citations will be issued. Now, this rollout, by the way, is part of the City of Knoxville's Vision Zero initiative. It's an initiative aiming to eliminate traffic-related fatalities by 2040. And this all comes as Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs raises concerns about a different type of camera, renewing concerns about the use of flock license plate reader cameras. He says government surveillance should not outpace constitutional protections. In an interview with News Nation, Mayor Jacobs called for stronger safeguards before the technology expands.
The really disturbing aspect is when they're deployed in large numbers, they can and they have been used to track individuals' movements without a warrant. We do not have an expectation of privacy on public streets or in public places, but the government is not supposed to surveil us and spy on us without a warrant.
The debate over flock cameras has been growing, as you know, in Knox County in recent weeks. Mayor Jacobs previously called for a pause on the technology until federal safeguards are in place. Sheriff Tom Spangler has also halted installation of any new cameras beyond those already operating within the county. In our final Big 7 story for you tonight, Oak Ridge National Lab and Type 1 Energy signing a license agreement for next generation fusion energy technology. This agreement deals with what is called fusion fuel pellet science and technology. Fusion energy is different than other nuclear reactors that you may have seen. Type 1 hoping to be an innovator.
What it means is that we should be able to bring clean, firm, dependable, safe energy to every household in the country, starting right here in East Tennessee.
Type 1 Energy is a partner of ORNL's Fusion Energy Research Program. In addition to this technology licensing, ORNL and Type 1 have collaborated on several projects, including a testing facility, which is in the works at TVA's Bull Run Energy Complex.